Well, everything is adjusted. Oil tests good. It's time to start it. Oops. Stupid gas cans. Whoever thought these fancy gas cans would cause less gas to be spilled, enter into the atmosphere was a real idiot. Probably somebody who lives in a city, like in California somewhere. Okay. Sorry about the rant. I just find it so hard to use these gas cans to try to keep from spilling gas. It seems like I always spill some. Fuel on. Choked. All right, so we ran it a little bit. I want to check my blade, make sure that it's not coming off before we start it up and run some more. Looks like she's running right where she was. Started up good. Okay, now it's time to look at the instructions a little more and see what it says about breaking in. Let's put a log on her first. I got a nice tractor with a front end loader on it that I should be loading these logs with, but presently I've got some problems with the hydraulics, the steering, and a bad tire. But eventually I'll get all that stuff fixed and it'll make life easier for me. Okay, so I got to get something to kind of jack this end up a little bit. Well, I didn't get very far, did I? I added a lot of stuff out here because this took quite some time. You'll notice in a couple of minutes that the lighting will really change because we'll show you the passage of time with the different angles of the sun. Blade came off. Don't know why that happened. New blade. Blade's on. Now I've got to run it to see that the blade stays where it's supposed to be, and then we'll have to go and adjust all the guides on it. So this was very agonizing. I was afraid the blade might jump off again. That was a lot of work, not to mention expensive, to put the new blade on. So after this, I'm going to run the blade in, and then I'm going to go in and readjust all the guides. Spoiler though, worked out great. Finally, the first cuts, my first log. Took some time, but finally got there. with each cut, I need to raise the unit up so that when I take it back, it doesn't drag the blade off on the previous cut. All the YouTube videos I watched, I thought flipping the log would be easy, but there's a learning curve on all this stuff, so that was pretty bad. But now after I've cut several logs, it's going a lot better. Learned a lot of little tricks, and I've had people make comments that help me out too. So I appreciate that, all you guys that have made comments. potential hazards here that I've yet to get used to is the handle on the log clamp and the log stops, making sure they're not too high. There is a provision on the saw that supposedly will hit the log clamp if it's adjusted correctly and stop you from running into the, not the log clamp, but the log stop that'll stop you from running into it. And I admit, I have it set pretty good, I guess, because I did hit that with that one day and couldn't understand why the sawmill wouldn't move, but it saved me from ruining a blade or cutting off a log stop. Starting to look a little like a cant here, although once I've cut 3 sides, and since the log's kind of small, I tried not to cut too deep, so I just wanted to make it flat so it set on the sawmill better. I should have cut deeper, I'm sure. These are things you learn as you go along. Got some real small stops that aren't very high at all that you can use when you have it cut so it's flat. But I still had to use the longer stops here. I ended up cutting up about 3 logs that day. And these were actually the best logs I've cut so far, because I've cut some more logs and the wood wasn't very good. This is jack pine, which isn't really a good wood, but we thought it might make decent siding for Laura's chicken coop. And it's cheap because I got lots of it, and I've had to cut a lot of trees down in the yard here and clean things up. I forgot to clamp the log. Each time you cut, you've got to remember where you were on your last cut, so you know how deep you're going to make a cut. I gotta admit, a digital readout would be really nice. maybe someday. I found that it cut very consistent. This is the first all squared up lumber that I cut with it. And I cut some, 2-inch, inch and a half, inch, 3/4 inch, ½ inch. And I actually cut some pieces that were 1/4 inch, and they were very consistent. I just did it to see how it would work. So far I've only used one piece from it, and I trimmed out a window inside the house with it, because the wood the house was built with was very strange size, since it was built back in 1942. And so anyway, I can cut my own lumber now to work on the house with if I need to. So anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Be sure to like if you do like it. And in the meantime, God bless. I'll get out here and get some more video for you, and you can watch me cut some wood. Hopefully I get some hardwood soon. So thanks again. Bye for now.